So listen, I never do story times, but baby, do I have one for y'all today. So I was selling some shoes for my sister on Facebook Marketplace. And because I recently helped her organize and clean out her closet, she was hoarding all type of things since high school. It was tragic. So she had a big box of stuff that like she wanted to sell, along with like 6 bags that she donated. And so I'm selling these shoes. This young man on Facebook Marketplace was like, "Do you have any other shoes or whatever?" So like he ended up buying 3 pairs of her shoes. It was like a pair of Dunks, a pair of and 2 pair of Air Jordan 1s. So I meet up or whatever with the dude. I always, if I sell something on Facebook Marketplace, I'll meet the person right next to the police station. It's a thrift store, not too far from my house. And so we met up there or whatever. And I remember before we had went there, he had said like, "Oh, I'm running late or something. My mom had to pick me up." Da, da, da. So then that's when I knew he was like a young man, like maybe high school, right out of high school, something like that. Which you know, I know the YNs, you know, they be flipping shoes. They be, you know, reselling the shoes or whatever. So I mean, I wasn't surprised or whatever that he was young. But I wasn't, you know, doing no tripping or whatever. So we get there or whatever. He comes, he walks over to the car. Apparently, there's like some app now where you can like authenticate the shoes, like sneakers or something. So he was just trying to make sure it wasn't fake, which I completely understood. It took forever because it was 3 pairs of shoes and he was taking the soles out of the shoes and doing all this wild, crazy stuff. And I'm just like, okay, you know, whatever. But I let him take his time because I understand I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to knock the hustle. You know what I'm saying? He flipped shoes and, you know, my sister just finna get her little piece of change off of this. You know, these was just sitting in her storage, you know? So I don't mind. I'm like letting him do it. He was like very apologetic. Like, "I'm so sorry. It's taking long. It's loading. I have to redo the pictures on this one." Like, I was cool or whatever, right? I ain't got nothing to do, you know? Girl, why does he finally hand me the money? Because like he's done. He's authenticated the stuff. Okay, cool. They real, whatever. He hand me this money. Child. Why was the money wet? And the thing is, at first I'm like, I don't know, because like I'm like, wait, I'm thinking like everything is like going through my mind so fast. I'm like, damn, was it raining today? Like I start thinking all these thoughts. And, like I'm handing him the shoes and stuff. I had already set the money on the middle console in my car. And I'm handing him the stuff, and then I kind of get like a whiff of a smell. And he's like, "Okay, bye." You know, I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm about to pull off, and I'm like, I pick the money back up. And I take a whiff of the money because I noticed the smell. And it smelled like pee. I'm like, okay, that's odd. The money is wet and it smelled like pee. Okay. So I'm just like, okay. Don't freak out, Gianna. Like, maybe there's a logical explanation for this. And I'm the type of person who will go down the rabbit hole. So I was like, you know what? Before I go off the deep end, let me just ask him. Like, let me message him and see if, like, you know, it's a legit reason why this money is wet and it smell like pee. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a logical explanation. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up. I'm going to show y'all the messages, actually. I'm going to show y'all the messages. I said, you know, why did it smell like pee or whatever? No, actually, I take that back. I messaged him. I said, why was the money wet? That's what I said. I said, hey, why was the money wet? Because he had messaged me already and said, thank you. So instead of texting back and saying, you're welcome, I messaged back and said, you no problem, but why was the money wet? And I'm going to show y'all what he responded back. So as you can see, he said, my wallet fell down the toilet. Sorry. On accident. I was like, wow, so it smelled like pee because it really was pee. And then it gets worse because I'm thinking that's the end of it, like whatever. But what really pissed me off was when he said this. So sorry about that, but it's clean money. How was you cool?